Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to your Hardcore Express workout. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. We just have 15 minutes today, so we are going to do 2 exercises. If you have a medium weight, whether that's a dumbbell or a kettlebell, or even if you're at home and have an item or something around your home that you want to use, that works too. If not, body weight is totally fine. We'll do a very quick warm-up and then we'll get into our 2 exercises today. I will show you them. We'll go through them together and then we'll do a very quick cool down. So we'll end the week off on a strong note. I just have my mat here, so if you want to grab a space that's comfortable for you, we're going to be laying on our back just a little bit, so just make sure you are comfortable whatever you are doing. We're going to start in our tabletop position with a cat-cow stretch just to get things moving, get the blood flowing before we get going. So I'm starting here with my hands under my shoulders. My knees are stacked under my hips. We're going to bring the belly button to the ceiling as we round our back, pushing through my hands, and then bringing it down to arch, so opposite way. Again, belly button comes up, and we're pushing down to arch that back. What goes to the ceiling, again, all the way up and down. Let's do 3 more. Feel free to take some deep breaths here. Work your breathing into this exercise. Stretch it out. Nice job. Let's do 1 more. Good. From here, let's bring our toes over. Let's come all the way down onto our hands for that seal stretch. I just like to push 1 shoulder forward at a time. Loosen up that lower back. Stretch out those abdominal muscles before we get going. And hold. Pull those shoulders back. Awesome. Like I said, we have 2 exercises, bird dogs and dead bugs. So I'm going to show you both of those. We'll be doing 30 bird dogs total, alternating sides, and then 16 total, or 8 each side for our dead bugs. So for that bird dog, you don't need a weight. You're going to start on your mat just with body weight. And for this exercise, we're starting just like we did in that tabletop. My right arm is going to shoot front by the side of my head or by my ear, and my left leg is shooting out at the same time. So opposite arm is leg. You should already feel that core working now. In this position, my hip is facing the floor, my face is facing the floor, everything is parallel to the ground, and I come back to center. From here, I'm squeezing the core, still trying to find that balance to move the other side. Now we want to be careful. Sometimes when we come out to here, we start to move and twist that hip up. We don't want to do that. We want to keep it facing down to the ground. Remain those hips as much parallel to the ground as possible. Again, that's 30 total, going from the right side to the left side, alternating the whole time. And then you have your dead bug exercise. So I'll show you both ways this can be done. If you don't have a weight, no problem at all. We're switching gears, flipping onto our back. Now you're going to be starting here in this position where your feet are at about 90 degrees. I'm pressing my back into the ground already. Arms are right here out front. Now, same type of idea. As my right arm comes behind my head, my left leg comes down. Now, if you want to keep it hovering above the ground, you can. If you want to give your heel a tap and come back in, that's 1. After that, right leg comes out, left arms come back. And again, if you want to just hover it above the floor, that's perfectly fine. Or some people like to tap that heel just so they know that they're touching the ground and they're low. That will be option 1 if you're doing the dead bugs with no weight. If you have a weight like I do, I have a kettlebell here that I'm going to use. I'm going to grab my weight, start in that same starting position that I was just in. Now, my weight's going to be right in front of my chest. If you want to make it a little bit harder, move that weight a little bit further, more towards like your forehead, but just be careful. You know, of course, when we have a heavy weight above our heads, making sure we're being safe. So I'm just going to keep it just about my chest. Into that starting position. Here's 1. Now my arm's not moving, so just my leg is moving. Nice and slow, keeping that lower back pressed into the ground. And that again is for 16 total. So grab a weight if you want to use something for that dead bug. If not, no worries. You're still going to get a great core workout. I'm just going to make sure we are streaming, and then we're going to get started with these exercises. So let's see here. We have about 8 to 10 minutes. Let's do this. Let's try to get in 3 rounds if we can. So we're starting back up with those bird dogs. 30 total. Take your time here. Really feel that core engagement. That's the most important part. In 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm as leg. Coming back through the middle. Nice straight line. We don't want that leg or arm too high. Everything comes straight out. Nice line. Nice job. Awesome work here. Taking our time, moving through this. Feeling good on this Friday. Almost to the weekend. You're so close. All right, team. 10 more to go. Last total reps here. Is that back nice and flat? Hips are facing the ground. Make sure you're checking throughout this movement. One more each side. Good, and let it go. Awesome work. Let's flip it on over. Go right into those dead bugs. 16 total, 8 each side. Same thing, we can just alternate each side as we move through this. Starting flat on my mat. Here we go. Tapping and coming up back to that centered position. I'm already feeling my core squeezing, engaged. Thinking belly button to the floor as I move that leg down. Nice job. About halfway, so I have 8 left to go. So it's a little more challenging with a weight. We're gonna get through it. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring it back up. Take a minute of rest here. Nice job. We're going to go back again for that second time. We should be feeling that core already working, already engaged. All right. Are we ready? Back to that tabletop position. 30 total. Here we go. Head is facing down the whole time. Really nice work. Keep it up. No rush here. Making sure everything's where it should be is the most important part. Guess what? You're already halfway with these. Just keep it going. Final 10 reps. Keep on working for 10. Here's 5 left. Come on, keep pushing through. I hear you breathing. And 1. Let it go. Really nice job. Those take a little bit longer. But again, if you're working on that form, That's the most important thing. Making sure you're doing it right, even if it's a little bit slower. Let's try to get another one of these sets in and maybe back to the bird dogs before we end it off. So again, I'm grabbing my weight here, right in front of my chest. Oops, I'm gonna scooch back on my mat. All right, I'm already getting my core engaged, pushing it to the floor. 16, here we go. Quick tap and back up, or maybe not even a tap, just hovering a few inches above that ground. Good, nice and strong, awesome work. Halfway. Two more. Awesome job. All right. We have just a few minutes left, so we did 2 times through. For this last few minutes, I'm going to have you choose either finish it off with another set of bird dogs or another set of dead bugs. So we just did bird dogs, dead bugs, bird dogs, dead bugs. One more to go. So choose which one you want to do. We'll finish that off with that exercise. I'm going to do dead bugs, 16. And if you're going to do bird dogs, you're going to go for 30. So let's finish this off. And we'll stretch it out very quickly. So one last exercise of your choosing. Here we go. Squeezing. Nice work. Good, I'm halfway. If you're not halfway yet, that's okay. Nice job here. I'm resting it out. Nice job. If you're still working on that set, finish it up. Give you about 30 seconds, and then we will do a quick stretch to end it off. A little bit of more lower impact today, which is nice sometimes, but you're still working that core. It's not like it's easy. Just focusing more on that core engagement, nice and slowly working through these exercises. Let's come back into our seal stretch. I like to end it off with the seal stretch as well. Whew. So feel that stretch lengthen in those abdominals, lower back, stretch it out. Nice job this morning. It was a quick one, but you still got it done, so really nice job. Let's push to our downward dog. Stretch into your shoulders and heels. Pedal it out one at a time. Heel comes down to the floor as close as possible. Roll it up nice and slow. Whoops, my connection just disconnected for a second. Let's finish it off with some head rolls, nice and slow. Make sure you're taking care of your body post-workouts and over the weekend, so you can start next week nice and fresh. Other way. All right, awesome job. If there's any other stretches you need to do, feel free to do those today. Again, making sure we're taking time for recovery and our core work, is that is always important for all of our exercises that we are doing. Thanks for showing up today for your Hardcore Express workout, and I hope to see you all next Friday at 8:30 a.m. Have a good weekend. Bye.